What's up, guys? It's Kara here, and today we're just gonna wing it on this recipe because I just want to make some cookies. I don't even have a fun name for them like I usually do. I just grabbed some shit from my kitchen and we're gonna throw it together. So what you're gonna need for this recipe is MTS Whey, obviously, and I am gonna use the Caramel Sutra. This is one of my favorites, especially to use in cheesecake, by the way. Check out that recipe if you haven't. We're going to use a scoop of that, and then we're also going to use some fat-free Cool Whip, a large egg, and all you're going to need laying around, which I so happen to have, is a box of cake mix. So this is going to be a 4-ingredient recipe for some protein cookies. It's all you're going to need. It's going to be that simple, and let's hope they taste good after it. Let's get started. First thing we're going to want to do before we get started is go ahead and preheat your oven at 350 degrees. So we're going to first start with 60 grams of fat-free Cool Whip. We're just going to dump that all in there. Next, we're going to crack and add 1 large whole egg. Now we're going to go ahead and use a wire whisk, and you're going to just want to beat the two together. So beat it, beat it. Let it get thick and frothy. Next, I'm adding 43 grams of super moist cake mix. I'm actually using a rainbow cake mix. And for protein, I'm adding 1 full scoop of Caramel Sutra. Now we're gonna go ahead and mix it all together. Your batter should be nice and thick. At this stage, if you guys have time, you can let the dough chill in the fridge for 30 minutes. But I'm lazy and we are not gonna wait for it. We're just gonna get this ready to get in the oven. To measure out the cookies, I'm gonna use a 1/4 of a cup to make a bigger size cookie, but if you guys wanna do them smaller, you could go ahead and use like a tablespoon. I've got some parchment paper here. Before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with some Pam spray. So you're gonna wanna use your finger. Super thick. Pro tip, wash your hands before you do this. And this is gonna make for us 4 large cookies. Bake in the oven for 10 minutes. So we bake the cookies for 9 minutes, and someone already bit into my little one. But this recipe is gonna make, based on how big you wanna make them, I decided to go with like 4 big cookies. So they smell delicious. Did I say I cooked them for 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes? I don't know. Cook them for less than 10 minutes. Because of the protein in there, they could get a little hard, so you don't want to cook them too long. But they do end up nice and fluffy. They smell like cake. So let's do a little taste test. Make sure they're acceptable for the tube. I swear I always have the driest mouth when I do this taste test. That's delicious. Sweet, cakey. I don't know what else to say. I really like them. I think you guys will too. Give this recipe a try. Very quick. I hope you like it and keep checking back for more.